Hey, this is Rick Kaselj, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, I wanted to go through the top 2 shoulder neck pain relief exercises. And when it comes to the first one, I'll get Donna-Lee to demonstrate, and then I'll go through things in more detail. Good. So that ends up being the first one, sitting thread the needle. So you're having a seat. You're going to have the legs about hip width apart, and then you're going to reach through with one arm through one of the legs. And you're trying to bring the arm through and then bring that shoulder through as well. Good. And relax on other side. And what you're looking with this one is we're working on loosening up that shoulder and loosening up that neck. So this ends up being a good stretch throughout the whole upper body, and it also ends up being a good stretch when it relates to the neck and shoulder. Other thing that we're doing here is we're working on improving the movement in that spine, specifically the mid-back and a little bit in the low back, because if we end up having better movement in that mid-back and low back area, it ends up helping when it comes to shoulder pain and neck pain, giving you relief in both of those areas. Now when it comes to the sets, reps, and time for that, just go with one set. When it comes to repetitions, I would go 3 times on each side, and you're holding for about 5 seconds. And you can end up progressing to 5 repetitions for holding for a few seconds, like 5 seconds, and then you can progress on to 10, but I wouldn't go more than 10. So that ends up being the first one. Now the second one ends up being the reach and open. So Donna-Lee's going to reach out in front with her hands. Good. Bending through the head, bending through the shoulder, bending through the back, and then she's going to pull back and open up. Good. Opening up. Good. Arching that back, especially the mid-back, low back, opening up the shoulders, bringing the head back, and then reaching out front again. Reaching out front, rounding the shoulders, rounding the head, rounding the mid-back, rounding the low back, and then we're reversing that in the opposite direction. Good. So with this one, working on like a upper body mobility exercise, so loosening up all the tight joints, and also we're looking at getting a stretch in that shoulder area by pulling back and bringing the hands behind the head. And this just ends up being multiple movements that we end up doing. And I would end up starting off with, like, when it comes to sets, reps, and time, I would end up going with 1 set, 3 repetitions each way. So, one would be reaching, other way would end up being opening, and I would go 3 each way. You can progress to 5, and then you can progress to 10. When it comes to holds, when you're reaching, I would hold for a second or 2, and then on the way back, I would hold for a good 2 seconds. And then you can progress how long you end up holding that end position. You can end up doing 2 seconds and then progress to 5. So like I said, start off with 3, you can progress to 5 repetitions each way, and then progress finally to 10 repetitions each way. So there you go. Give those top 2 shoulder neck pain relief exercises a go. Now, if you have neck pain and you're looking for some other tips and tricks on overcoming neck pain, what I recommend for you to do is click right here. I have a brand new report called 5 Tricks That Fight Neck Pain and Tightness. Just click right here. Let me know where to send that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you're watching this video on a mobile device or a tablet, head down below into the description and click the first link, which will end up being exercisesforinjuries.com/next. Let me know where to send you that report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, if you got benefit from this video, make sure to like it. If you have a question or comment for me, leave it down below in the comment section. And before you go, make sure to hit subscribe so you end up getting future pain relieving videos.